outside love, money, I think, is one of the things that makes relationships beneficial, the lubricant that keeps the wheels of a relationship moving. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 money lessons for a successful relationship. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Karunji Josephine and I'm so glad to have you here. If this is your first time, thank you so much for clicking in. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch these videos. When it comes to having money conversations with your spouse or with the person you're married to, it is something that is quite uncomfortable. I understand it because I've been there. When it comes to talking about money, it gets serious at some point, and it should be actually serious. So that is why some people actually avoid it, because they avoid to have misunderstandings and all that. But avoiding it is not the solution, because if you don't find time to share about your finances with your spouse, then that is going to limit the growth of your family or the growth of your marriage. So if you're looking at growing financially, you have to have a candid conversation about finances in your marriage or in your relationship, because it is one of the things that is going to help you be able to grow, do the things or reach to the dreams that you have always actually wanted to achieve. So the very first lesson is having the money talk regularly. You can decide to have it weekly, you can decide to have it monthly, whatever time you decide to have it, it is very, very important for you to have that money talk. And be vulnerable with your partner, be vulnerable with the person you trust. Share your spending habits, let your spouse understand you, like you understand each other. In this way, you're going to get the other person's perspective about money. Try to also set goals together as a couple. There are mutual goals that you would like to achieve as a couple, but then there are also different goals that you would like to achieve, you as a person or you as an individual. So it is very, very important to be open about it. There is no need of you actually spending in secrecy. Let your spouse know why you're saving for a particular thing, or how can your spouse actually be able to help you save, start on your saving journey so that you can be able to work on your goals and all that. It is something very, very crucial. So have an open conversation about it. And then another lesson is that it is important for you to keep accounts either separate or not. It determines on how you actually decide as a couple. Some people would like to have a joint account where they're going to be putting this money, saving this money together, or maybe having separate accounts as individuals. So it determines how you actually think or decide. You as a couple sit down and decide, would you actually find it important for you to have a joint account or a separate one? This is going to save you from a lot of money misunderstandings, because you're not going to just spend money anyhow. You know that if it is money from our joint account, it is working on issues that we want to work on as a couple. And if you want to go, spoil yourself, go for some shopping and all that, I'm going to be using money on my own personal account. So have that conversation as well. Are you going to have a joint account together, or you're going to actually have separate accounts, and that is all? And then another tip is that be transparent about your spending. There is no need of you going out and spend all this money when your spouse doesn't know about it, because some people have made people broke when they are just unaware. It is always very important for you to spend when your spouse is aware of what exactly you're going to buy, and not just spend all the money that you've saved and finish it up when they know nothing about it. So have a conversation about this and be open. How are you going to spend, and what are you going to spend on? If you just spend anyhowly, you're going to have misunderstandings. Money has led to the separation of a lot of relationships. So you need to be very, very wise while handling money, especially if you have a joint account. Let money from that account go to things that you have agreed on with your spouse. It is also very important for you to share your financial differences. Have this conversation and then be open about it, so that your partner gets to understand your perspective about money, so that they get to understand why you think you should invest in this particular property, or why he thinks that you should save for this particular car or for this particular thing. So have these financial differences. How do you understand money, you as an individual? And then how does your spouse also understand money? So when you have these financial differences brought to the table, then you're going to be able to resolve your differences and come out with something that's going to help you as a couple to grow or to work on your goals. And then another lesson is that talk about your personal relationship with money. We all come from different backgrounds. We come from different families, and all these families had different ways of how they actually handle money. What have you grown up seeing? Have you grown up seeing your parents save? Have you grown up seeing how your parents manage finances and all that? The things that we have grown up actually see our parents do, that the things that we most of the time expect our spouses to do. So it is very important for you to let your spouse know how you understand finances, how you understand the management of your money as a couple in a home. It is going to save you a lot of misunderstandings, and it is going to help you be able to work together, because now you know your expectations and he knows your expectations as well. Another lesson is that do your financial planning together as a couple. That if you work as a team, if you plan together and work together, it is going to help you be able to achieve your mutual goals or the things that you want to achieve as a couple. Another point here is that manage your anger or frustration constructively, and not use them against each other, because there's some people who, when they get angry, they're going to go and spend all the money that is on the account in a way of punishing the other. So resolve your anger issues, that even if you're angry, don't hesitate to talk about money. Have this conversation flowing, because it is one way that is going to help you be able to grow your finances. Look at money conflicts as an opportunity for improvement, as an opportunity for you to grow, or as an opportunity for you to learn something. So whenever you have money conflicts with your spouse, just know that this is an opportunity for you to improve your financial habits. This is an opportunity for you to learn something about your money or your spending habits and all that. So look at money conflicts as an opportunity for you to learn, for you to grow, or an opportunity for you to improve on something. Don't look at it as him attacking you or her attacking you. Usually conflicts are actually to teach us something. So if you look at it from that perspective, it is going to help you be able to manage your finances well, or be able to learn something from it. So another lesson here is that remember your future depends on the decisions that you are making today. And by that I mean your financial decisions. So whatever decisions you are taking today as a couple or even as an individual, they are most likely to affect you either positively or negatively. So take caution while you're making these financial decisions. These are important decisions that are determining your future as you, and your future as your relationship or as your marriage. So remember that while you are taking any financial decisions. And then the last lesson here is that exercise some freedom when it comes to your budgeting. Like, don't put so many restrictions, because if you put so many restrictions on your budget, it is going to make your financial journey very frustrating, not enjoyable at all. The point of making money is to be able to actually enjoy it, is to be able to get something good from it. So if you're putting too many restrictions, you won't be able to enjoy your money, because that is the real reason as to why we are making this money, so that we can be able to get to the things that we want, the things that we desire to have, the cars, the clothes, the good houses, the vacations and all that. So don't put so many restrictions, have some freedom to it. It will not hurt for you to go for a vacation, it won't hurt for you to buy yourself a good clothes, a good bag. So it won't hurt for you to buy yourself the dream car and all that. Don't have so many restrictions while having your financial budgets. This is going to help you be able to enjoy your money, because that is the real point of making that money. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video till this end. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section, what are these lessons that you have actually learned from successful relationships or from people that you have seen succeeding out there. Have they ever shared anything to do with their money? Because most of the times people don't want to share about money. They fear to be judged and all that. But if you have something that can help someone out there, how about you share it in the comment section? I'll be so glad to hear it from you. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.